Good morning. Welcome to day 101, May 29th. It's about 7 o'clock. We started at 6:15 this morning, and we've already made it to Fitzgerald Falls. I can't remember the last waterfall that I saw. I want to say it was Dismal Falls back in Virginia. I had the opportunity to hike to other falls. I think somewhere around Apple Orchard. It might have even been called Apple Orchard Falls. But it was like a 2-mile hike, I think, or a mile. And I didn't want to do a mile down and a mile back. So that's the trail going right up those steps where Red's going. We're doing 20 miles today to William O'Brien Shelter. So far the trail's been rock-free, so I'm enjoying that. But I'm sure it won't stay that way. I'm getting ready to go up these steps, so I'm going to get out of breath. And so until the next segment, this is Reboot heading north. So we're coming up on the Lemon Squeezer, and a day hiker coming the other way said that he saw, in his words, a big black bear. So there might be one in the area. I'm sure there's one in the area. It's just a question of how close is it to me. Just saw a red-headed woodpecker. He said he saw it right where this triangular trail was. So it looks like Mr. Bear has moved on. Yeah. I don't see any eyes looking back out at me. Oh my gosh. This is the real squeeze right here. Well, it's kind of sideways, but just go straight up. Now we got it. Have to pick up that piece of garbage. Wow. Easy way. And the hard way.
You want me to shut it off when you fall?
No, you might want to catch that for insurance, man.
Okay.
It's 3 o'clock. This is the fingerboard shelter. It's an old shelter made by the Civilian Conservation Corps. And we just stopped here for a break. We got 5 miles to go to the shelter that we're going to. This is a cool looking old shelter. The only problem with this shelter is they have an unreliable spring that goes dry early in the summer. They don't have a bear box. They don't have a privy. But they do have a bear problem. Or a problem bear. So that's about 4 good reasons to move on. This is going to be the wrap-up video for day 101. I'll be looking at Brien shelter. And that's Red's tent there in front of it. My tent. There's a long little knoll just out in front of it. And today was a challenging day. I would say it's one of the hardest days I've had on trail because we did 20 miles. The terrain in New York is extremely rugged, and you saw the video of the lemon squeezer. Well, we had done 3 hill climbs at least that were involved quite a bit of technical rock climbing before lunch, and then it got up to 85 degrees today, so it took us 12 hours to do 20 miles because we were just stopping and drinking water and resting and trying to deal with the heat and the humidity. When I got here to camp though, a lady named Linda came up to me and said, "Sir, I know thru hikers want food, so I'd like to offer you some food." And she gave me this good to go Mexican quinoa bowl, and she had already prepared it and eaten half of it and said she couldn't finish it. And so I finished it for her, and let me tell you, it was delicious. If only I had a tortilla to put it in, it would have been perfect, but I used my spoon and downed it rather quickly. And she also gave me some about 5 cheese sticks, which I shared with Red, and some pouches of Justin's peanut butter. And so had a little trail magic when I got here. I didn't have to cook tonight. So a lot of bugs. I had to whip out my head net, which I've been carrying for a while and finally getting to use it. But I'm going to hang my bear bag, and I'm going to get in my tent, and should be done for the night. So with that, it's all good in the woods.